Hello. I'm going to make some ballistic gelatin. What you're going to need is you're going to need gelatin, these little packets. You can get a big box of them. You're going to basically need 1 ounce of gelatin. So 4 of these packets, because each one is 1/4 of an ounce, per 1 cup of water. I measured out what this pan here holds. This is going to be my mold. This pan holds, when you get it up to about this level, holds 10 cups of water. So I've heated up some water. We got it off sitting to the side. There's many different methods of mixing gelatin and stuff, and I'm going to try my own here. I know that you want to mix the first part of the gelatin, you want to mix in cold water, or it just starts clumping immediately. So I've got all these packets opened up, and I'll open a couple more just because I wasn't quite done yet when I turned the camera on. But I've got 40 of these packets in this little cup here. Okay. Gonna mix it into some cold water. And some people even will say have that water sitting in an ice bowl, just because it really does need to be cold for this stuff not to clump up. So I want to dissolve all of this gelatin in here. And all that I have in this pan right here is a partial amount of my my water. Probably should pour it in there a little bit slower. I don't know. But we want to try to dissolve all that. And I know from what I was doing a minute ago, I have 4 cups of water in here right now that's cold. So I can dissolve the gelatin in there. If you take a look in there, you can see it's kind of soupy. I mean, it will thicken up just like this. I mean, it's a funny thing. When you get this really cold, it'll thicken up. But we want to expand this stuff even more. I mean, it's getting pretty thick. So if I had my pan measured out to hold 10 cups, and I just had 4 cups of the cold water in the pan, I'm going to need another 6 cups. So I'm going to go pour out some of this until I've got just 6 cups left. This is almost boiling. Obviously not boiling anymore, but I need 6 more cups of water for my mix. So there we go. So this was in a pan and it was already heated up. And now this stuff is really thick. Really getting thick. So we want to dilute it with this hot water. Again, this is not scientific by any means because there's a million different ways to make this stuff. But one surefire thing is to get good consistency. The water has to be hot to melt the stuff. And then, of course, it has to be cooled down to harden. So if you were just to pour the whole cup in here, it would just be a big globule. We got a pretty good consistency now. I'm going to turn the burner on and heat this up. Don't need to get it, real hot or anything. It just needs to dissolve. Certainly don't want to boil it. We'll get even more of these bubbles that you're seeing right here if we were to boil it. So I'm just going to keep mixing it up. What I'm going to do after this is pour it into my mold and cover it and refrigerate it. That's all there is to it. Sit there a couple minutes and then we'll put it in the refrigerator. When we take it out, we'll have our ballistics gelatin.